It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. It's the home opener of this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Texas Rangers. I'm joined by Dan Plesac, and Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
2017
a chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Matt, this is a team after my heart. They lead the league in stolen bases. Look out. They're going to come at you running. They're going to run to first if they walk. They're going to steal second if it's sitting out there. They just run. I'm excited to watch them play.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer, is in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. Here's the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. The throw to first is in time, one down.
Batting second here tonight.
Here's Carlos Gomez. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. One out, nobody on. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Moreland. 2 gone.
Batting third, the catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. He's set. Here it comes. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike. And
here's Darvish on 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike. And the KC down in order. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. HR, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy, play with some enthusiasm, be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Set to deal on 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Gomez has a read on it. 1 down.
Batting second, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Elvis Andrus. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Up and in for ball one. Line drive to left, and that will be a base hit for Andrus.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. He's been on some kind of...
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 3 homers, and 6 RBIs. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down.
One and one. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Runners on the move for second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Gomez will look this one in for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gomez has a read on it, and the inning is over. Here's Gerard Dyson. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Gerard
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Coming in is Blackman. He can't get there as it falls in. Throwing to second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Hunter Dozier started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. No one out with a runner at second. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
0-2, here it is. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strike.
Colton Wong will stand in, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 1 home run and 3 driven in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
The count is 1-2.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the second out. Striding into the box, Angel Pagan. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. Swing and a miss, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position, but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
One. Digging in now, Mitch Moreland. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Lays off 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out.
Batting sixth, designated hitter, Chris Colabello.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Colabello. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch, and that misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Pagan has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps the dangerous Ichiro. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Some of our nation. And that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
That's a nice spot for a pitcher down there below the knees, but I think that call's a little bit low.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Hunter Renfroe.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First offering on its way. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
First baseman number 35.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Hosmer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Third inning, no score to this point. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Grounded to first, and he is out on the tag. Royals go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box now, Yangervis Solarte. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Yangervis Solarte.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Dyson has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Colby Rasmus. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
The center fielder, number
Here's
19.
Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate. From the stretch. And that misses 1-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Dyson's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Texas. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Leading off for Kansas
Riding
City.
in once again, Carlos Gomez.
14.
He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, he went for the big swing
catcher,
and ends up
number
getting a
13.
swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better.
Perez.
Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Ready for another chance? Salvador Perez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Blackmon will back up and put this away for a long out number 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in to try it again, Gerard Dyson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put